Welcome back to another trip, man. Y'all here with Trippy Joker, Trippy Valley.
And we here with Amari the fashionable. Go ahead and tell them about yourself.
Hey y'all, say y'all. It's your girl Fo. It's Amari here. And, I'm a model. I dance. I like music. I'm just a creative all around. I just curate major vibes of enlightenment and love and light. So, that's me.
Tell us about the foe.
The phone. Like what? Because that's the phone. So many different.
Like, what does it represent for you?
Phone represents like so many. It's like phone's different aspects. Like phone has always been a number.
When did it start?
The number 4 started for me when in 2011 my cousin passed away, and he was 4. And that was the first time I ever experienced like a death that really shook me for real. And it was like, and it being a child. So like, for me in my brain, I'm like, bro, what in the world is going on here type thing? Or like, what's the meaning of this? Like, I started questioning God and everything. But at that time, like right after he passed away, a lot of things started to come to me and forward. Like me looking at my family situation, it had a lot to do with fours, and I would see signs in fours. So like 4 is also just like a significant number. Like a circle has. Everything has 4 points.
I was born on the 4th. This month.
Thanks. My birthday's in April, that's 4.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, 4 is just like, you gonna always find a 4 somewhere.
Yeah, right.
So that's why I feel like 4 is just like a major thing for me. So like, going throughout my art, my artistry, I just started adding 4s to everything. Like, and there's so many different ways that you can see a 4, do a 4, like make 4 pointed something.
For life.
Yeah, 4 for life. It's like everything's 4. So before this, forward this, like that's really it. It's as a 4 in every aspect.
It's a lot of examples with 4s.
Yeah.
Especially like when it comes to universal timing and divine, enlightenment, like you said.
Yeah.
So do you include that into your music as well?
I include that into everything. I include that into, when it comes to my music, it's just like, I try to be different because I'm just getting into music seriously. And like, taking music seriously, I don't want to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. I don't want to talk about the same shit everybody else is talking about.
Right.
Like,
you want to make it sound different too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the way that I come across to people naturally is how I want my music to come across. Like, people see me and they're like, damn, bro, she's a vibe. Like,
yeah, facts.
She's lit. And this is just what people say to me. So I want, in my music, I want to speak to you and you feel that same way.
Yeah.
Like, damn, okay, I'm fucking with her.
Facts.
Like, I'm picking up what you want to do. For sure.
And so you just started taking music seriously this year?
Yes, taking it seriously this year. Last year, 2 years ago, me and my friends who had been in music for a minute did like a 24-hour lock-in in our friend's like room studio.
Yeah.
And like, that is when I figured out, I was like, oh yeah, I can flow. Like,
yeah. So I've seen you at a couple of open mics. Is that similar to how your music goes, or is poetry a little bit different?
No, it's somewhat the same. I feel like it's the same because in music to me is telling a story.
Yeah,
so my poetry is me telling a story, and it's really just adding music to it. Like, there's one piece I have, and it's called Woo, WOO. And I originally started that off as a song. Like, I wanted to record it as a song. But when I read it at a poetry night, and someone came to me, she was like, I like the way you flow. Like, I like your flow. I've never heard anyone flow like you.
Yeah.
And I didn't really understand what she was talking about until I had to take it away from, I took the poem away from the music, because on the music, it's a certain way you want that song to go, or the same way you want the lyrics to go.
Right.
But without it, it's just like, I'm talking to you. So I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm reading this off to you. Like, connect me to your past life. Help me understand how you evolved into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to read it to you like I'm talking to you. Me and you sitting here having a conversation.
Yeah, that's
so
what music is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So as far as music goes, I want somebody to hear that and be like, oh, okay, I'm sitting in the car, you would imagine me sitting in your passenger seat, but I'm not really there. That's when you listening to the music.
What made you want to start writing?
I can never talk. Like, not to get deep, but I just can never talk. Like, I can never talk to people.
Yeah.
Articulate my words.
You wasn't able to express yourself how you wanted to?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I was very, not closed off, but I let other people do them, and I just observed.
Type shit.
So growing up, there was things that I liked, but the things that I liked, everybody else didn't like. And they was very judgmental of, they would judge a lot of the things that I liked. And I thought that it was crazy because later on down the line, those people started liking the same things that I was liking years before that. So it became more of like, writing is how I can express myself thoroughly and articulate my words in a way to where anyone could understand.
I feel the same way when you say it because people want to be judgmental of things that you're particularly, like, personally interested in and shit. And then, like, through your music, you can, like, really express how you want to feel. You feel me? You put that on wax. That's your art. Can't nobody tell you nothing about that. You feel me?
Yes, definitely. That's how I feel for sure. It's really, everything is just a story. I feel like I see life so deeply, and I hate when people like it. When people be like, "It's not that deep. It's not that deep." It really is. Like, life is that deep. When you feel and you love and you care and you have the thought of like wanting to learn more and just grow constantly, it is that deep. So I always want to make sure that I'm leaving you with a story. Like, I want to impact people. I don't really too much want to be famous, how people use music to get, like, I don't want clout off of it. I don't want people to look at me like, oh, I see myself in a higher place than you do. Yeah. Or I see myself
like putting yourself on a pedestal.
Yeah. I don't do that at all. I really just want you to be impacted by what I say and just like trigger some bolts in your brain to move in a way that they haven't before.
Yeah, your life ain't no joke.
Yeah, it's it's really not.
People think life is a joke.
Ain't shit really funny.
It's serious.
And we be laughing though, but ain't shit funny.
But at the same time, why so serious?
Yeah, I mean, that is too, but it's always a balance. That's why it's like, for me, it's definitely a balance.
It's a balance.
But for who I am, I just know it is that deep. Yeah. And to have balance, you have to realize that it is that deep. Like, you have to know that, you can laugh about it, but when you gonna get down to the nitty gritty about it, because you got to do that too. And I had to learn that early.
So what are some ways that you was like showing yourself that balance? That like sometimes I cannot let go of the pedestal, but let go of like the gas, but really like release to go harder. Like, say like you was writing a piece and like you was trying really hard, but nothing was really coming out, so you kind of had to let go. Can you talk about a time that you had to go through that?
On the last project I just dropped, I dropped a piece called Amari's Piece, and on that, one of my favorite songs on that is Keep It P. And like, in music, I never wanted to be the person to just rap a whole bunch of Rambo Jambo. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be like, I'm sitting in the car with my nigga and we about to shoot you. I'm not about to do that.
Titty, baby.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Titty, bang, bang.
That's a whole bunch of rah-rah. That's a whole bunch of rah-rah. I actually want to sit here and like, I want a nigga to be like, okay, like, she sound like she's doing this shit for real. Like, if I was going to ask somebody else, it would be facts. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like, with that song, I couldn't come up with nothing for it when I first wrote it.
Yeah.
When I was first writing it, I was thinking like, okay, what does it mean to keep it P? What is P to you? What does it mean to keep it like? And this P is different for everybody. You got P as in player, you got P as in professional, you got P as in, feel me, like
I can tell y'all what P is.
pimp, you know what I'm saying?
P really stands for. People think P stands for lying or not telling the whole truth. Pushing P means integrity. Integrity means what you do when no one else is around. So it's like I'm pushing P, like I got integrity. That's what pushing P is.
That's what I mean. I agree with the same thing. That's why in the song, like, I'm trying to remember, because it was so long ago, and I was just so writing this. I just didn't want to lie. Like, I just feel like me saying something on a beat or saying something just in general or in a poem that I've never been through, I never felt, is kind of just like phony.
Yeah,
it's not me.
Facts.
So in that song, before that song, I had to just step away and go experience life. Like I had only wrote maybe 3/4 of a bar, 2/4 of a bar. And that's because I found the beat on YouTube and I was just like, oh, this motherfucker's hard. I like this. Like, I like this a lot. I really want to sit down and listen. I was sitting down in my room and I was listening for hours to the song. I kept playing it back to back to back to back to back, trying to come up with something and everything. I was like humming out my cadence and my flow, but I could not get words at all. And so I was like, I have to go experience life. Like, if you want me to talk to you for real about what I'm going through, I gotta go through shit. So I just would go experience life. I would go out, go dance, go do shit for the plot, you know what I'm saying? Like, go just do shit. And once you go do shit and you get your feedback, like, then that's what you write down. So that's how I went about it. Which was, that's fun though. When it's like, you know in the movies, when that one person will have a diary and they like, you would hear the monologue of that diary going on throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it would feel. Like, damn, I ain't got nothing right now. Let me come back. And
like your raps is your monologue to your...
Yeah. And when I come back, it's a whole bunch of random, like, I'm just talking cash shit. Cause like, damn, girl, what you been doing? What do you do? Like, for the new shit that I have coming, I'm not gonna say people gonna be like, what do you do? But it's probably gonna be like, I want it to be like, what the fuck do you be getting into? And that's how I feel like music should be. Like, what do you get into? Not the mainstream shit. You want to tell your story, but like by bits and pieces. Keep people surprised. So like tell them different shit. So go experience life and come back and tell them. It's how I go about it.
Facts. That is the best type of music I like to listen to as well. Like that I resonate with, because it's like a nigga talk about getting $1, but like struggling to get that $1.
Yeah.
But at the same time, shit, we plotting on making millions at the same time. So it's like we already got the $1.
Facts. Facts. And only a certain few know that game for real. Like only certain people's gonna pick up exactly what you said. Yeah. so make a disclaimer, because only a couple people's gonna pick that up. You gotta be up there to understand what the fuck you just said.
Hey, look, check it out.
But I totally agree. Yeah.
Speaking of $1, how can being stylish make you $1?
Shit. I don't know. For me, it's kind of just being me and my style. I notice a lot of time when I would hang out with new people, not to sound cocky, but I would be the most dressed out of them, or the most extravagantly dressed. And then over time, as we would start hanging out, it would be like, "What you putting on? What you putting on?" So we know what to dress. So we know how to dress, like for the night or for the event. And I'm like, damn, y'all, like, I don't even know what I'm putting on. I'm probably not even gonna figure it out until 15 minutes before y'all be like, I'm on my way. That type shit. Like, fashion is really just about being yourself. So for me, and the way that I dress my vessel, the way that I dress my avatar, it's kind of just like, I stand out. I just gotta stand out. I gotta have on something bold. I feel like that's how I make my $1. Like, if you see me in an all black outfit and just standing on the wall, I'm not gonna make nothing. And I'm talking about not even just in currency as far as money, but I'm talking about currency as far as vibe. And you can't sit on the wall and be in all black and expect somebody to be like, "Oh, I seen you at the party last night." That's not gonna be able to happen. That's not gonna be able to happen, no. But if you see me walk in,
man.
if you see me walk in and I have on these mesh net shoes, sandals, or Mary Jane shoes with a pleated skirt and a bright red beret and a tie and a black or a black and white striped button down with a crew neck over it, just looking like extra. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay more attention. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay more attention to that. So I feel like just being bold and extravagant and extra. Like people be like, oh, extra is just too much. No, be extra. You want somebody to look at you for real, be extra.
And have you always dressed like that? Like extra extravagant, as you would say?
Yes. I would say yes. Because in school, I was just the one with always different shit. In middle school, I was the first one to have like a mohawk.
Okay. If someone was to want to get into a stylish type of way, where could they go? Like where do you recommend somebody starts to shop at?
Everywhere. Because I don't shop in one place.
Everywhere.
You take by piece. I'm talking about I'll go to Zoomies, Hot Topic, Goodwill, Ross, Marshalls.
So you don't like putting on sets? You like
no. If I throw on a set, I'm still gonna have to make an extra.
It's
with
like
that
throwing
set.
paint on the canvas. You feel me?
Yeah, it's definitely exactly that. Like you want to make something extravagant, but you don't know where to go. You don't know how to start. Piece by piece. And once you piece by piece and you be like, you start adding and you get to seeing your picture come together, you're going to get to a point where you don't want to add no more of this. That's perfect for you.
Yeah.
And that's how I dress.
So do you do it by color or do you do it by feeling?
It depends on how I'm feeling. Because I love color. I want to wear color all the time for real. I'm actually working on my wardrobe right now and I'm swapping out clothes and what I'm gonna give away because I want to bring more pieces in as far as color goes. I feel like I'm in a lot of neutral right now, and I was in a dead period of like not expressing myself as far as like my style and my fashion goes. So I have a lot of different pieces and styles that I'm trying to put together, and I want to bring that in. But honestly, it's just like. It's how I'm feeling. If I want to come out with a button down, if I'm feeling casual, extra casual, then I'm going to do extra casual. But if I'm feeling comfy street, I'm going to give you comfy street. Like, it just depends on the day. If somebody tells me like, hey, I got somewhere to be at 5 o'clock and the vibe is like street style but sexy. In my head, 50 million different ways I can go about that. But
it's gonna take you a long time.
In my room, I'll only have 5 to 10 outfits I can work with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in those 5 to 10 outfits, I can take pieces from what I see in my head and make a whole nother piece with those pieces that I see. So it's kind of like a puzzle to me, for real. Like if people were to lay different categories of clothes out, like, and I pick from them, I would be snatching for hours.
Have you ever traveled for like certain pieces, or do you mainly shop like where we're at in the city?
I've traveled to Cincinnati, Tennessee for pieces, but not places that I really have on my bucket list.
What is on your bucket list?
New York. New York is major. I hear a lot of people tell me that I dress like I'm from New York, and I just know that New York's energy and creating dope ass vibes and fashion and its fashion being so authentic, I know that if I go there and find some pieces that fit me, I could come back to the city and be like, I don't even know. It'll be like I'm not even from here.
Yeah, New York.
It'll be a whole nother wave of shit because here in our city, we don't even have the pieces that they have up there. And we probably won't get it for another 2 years. Like, when they get seasonal drops, we don't get those same seasonal drops. Right. So, when I'm looking for pieces, I be having to wait some time before I can even get it in a thrift store or get it in a bin. Because people are, like, truly capitalizing off that. Like I want to go to New York because I know New York has authentic, like, genuine, one of none fashion. Like everybody's the same. If you see everybody in that baggy swag, everyone's in baggy swag right now. Y'all was not on baggy swag. Everyone wasn't. Trends repeat themselves.
For sure.
They repeat themselves.
I mean, it's not too many ways that you can really put shit on. It's really how you put the shit on.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like trends repeat themselves so bad that I've always been one to just be like, I don't want to really just go. I don't want to go about that. I want to do something different. So when everybody was in skinny jeans, I'm in a wide leg. And when everybody's in wide leg, now I'm trying to do a jort. Now everybody's in jorts. So now we gotta you gotta change it up. You gotta keep on switching it up.
They have brought the jean, the booty jean shit back.
They brought that back, bro. I'm telling you. So like, I've been trying to step up my game. So I've been wanting to go to. I want to go to New York. I want to go to, not Atlanta. I want to go to Carolina. Carolina have some nice thrift stores. And really just everywhere. Like I get my pieces from everywhere, and it's normally people too. I like people who originally do things like Melrose.
Shout out to
I have
Melrose.
a tab. Shout out Melrose Department. I have a tab. My bro, I call him my twin. Like he has a list of things I want him to do for me, as far as clothes go. That I'm not gonna tell nobody because I know if I say something to somebody about this idea that I have, somebody's gonna do it. And they're not even gonna do it the way that I know that it can be done, but they're gonna try to do it. And I just feel like for somebody who can really sit down and take their time and take hours out of their day to get their fingers pricked on and sweat and press and make something for the next person, that's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I want. That's what I'm going for.
That's the best type of clothing.
Yes, it is, because it's not easy access. Like it's something that I can keep forever. If I want to pass this down to somebody, and I pass it down to my kids, or pass it down in any way, it'll be more valuable than them Calvin Klein jeans, or not even Calvin Klein. Just what is even? I don't even know mainstream clothes, bro, because I don't wear it.
Yeah.
Like I don't do no mainstream because I'm mixing everything up. I'm grabbing pieces.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about designer for real.
I don't know
People be coming Von Dutch.
What is it?
Chrome Heart.
What is that? I sound old. Like I really don't.
I can't even think of what shit be now. Like I just know old brands like Spire.
Like I never knew of a Perk Me jean. What is that?
Who?
Perk Me?
You don't know.
Perk Me jeans?
I think I just heard that like.
Are you talking about purple? The purple jean?
Is it purple jeans?
It's just called purple. Like you got like the purple tag. Is that what you're talking about?
I guess. I just heard somebody say purple, purple something.
Let's get off the designer tag.
I don't even know. I swear I don't even.
I already cut that whole shit out because I don't get
check it out.
Blur it out.
Check it out. My OG designer brand, True Religion. You feel me? I fuck with True Religion.
But even then, with that, I take pieces out of that, and the fit on me. You're not even looking at the True Religion. Yeah, you're looking at what the whole piece is.
Because it's like you said, like stitching. True Religion, they really stitch they shit.
Yeah.
Like hand stitch.
But anything that looks homey and vintage and like anything that just feels real and authentic to me, I'm gonna put on.
Yeah, facts.
Because I know I'm gonna put on anything. Like if I had access to everything that I want to right now in this moment, I would do that. Like I would take pictures every day. I would be a model every day, just putting on different stuff every day. And which is coming right now, it's coming to me in the way that it's supposed to. But right now I'm just really just stepping up my game as far as like tapping in and connecting with people and seeing what their fashion's like, and talking to designers around the city and working with them and what they're trying to do with their work. Anything original. Original, authentic has always been a eye catcher for me. Like that drags me to you more because you are so yourself.
So outside of music and fashion, what else do you do in your life?
Dancing. I mean that's music, but I be dancing. I'm a teacher. I work with kids. I love working with kids, but this new generation of children.
6, 7. That's all they do. Oh God. My little brother come in there
I'm so
6'7".
I'm so tired of 6'7". I'm so tired of the skibbity.
Hey, that's the new Baby
I'm
Shark.
I'm so tired of ballerina cappuccina. I'm
I don't even know
so
what that
tired.
is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even, it's literally dead ass brain rot. What we thought was brain rot on Vine and on early Instagram and
Yeah.
on all that shit.
Hey,
No,
boy.
this shit is brain rot. And these kids will sit all day, not have no common sense about
Yeah.
how to time 6 with a 2.
But they'll know a
no,
whole they'll know a whole song cadence.
That whole no dance.
dude,
The whole
I'm talking
TikTok
about.
dance.
And so that's why in the center that I work in, it's more of like, I'm teaching you a lifestyle, like not teaching your lifestyle, but I'm teaching you how to be a work for more of your lifestyle. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not just about learning math. It's not just about learning how to read. It's about learning how to read and use that for your life. So they taught us in school math. Our main subjects in school are math, science, social studies, reading, or English.
Yeah.
But they stopped teaching you how to write checks. They stopped teaching you how to garden. Well, they don't even teach you how to garden. They don't teach you about ways to take care of your body other than locomotor and moving around and playing sports. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, I feel like it's really at a point now where if the child is not getting hands-on experience in life, they're behind. And that's this new generation. All they know is technology. They don't know no common sense. None whatsoever. I'll be asking them, you know how figuratively, how our moms used to be like, if your friend jump off the bridge, you gonna jump with them? And we'd be like, no, we're not gonna jump.
Yeah.
These kids is gonna jump with their friends.
Yeah. They gonna tell you.
Yeah, and they gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna jump with them. I'm gonna jump with my friend. But like, they don't understand like life like we used to.
Yeah.
They a whole different wave of intelligence.
They got that young boy.
That little RT.
No, little RT is crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Baby TV, do it. Do it. Motherfucker, he over here talking about some
Baby T, do
chicken.
it.
Fries ass, face shots to the, then I thighs ass. No, I'm not gonna lie though, like, hey, Baby G.
And Bob though.
Hey, Bob, but like,
Bob.
listen to you though. Look at this nigga. He looks like a real life version of Riley.
That nigga's Riley. No cap.
Deadass. He looks like a real life version of Riley.
Bro, Boondocks is prophecy.
He's not growing anymore. He's not gonna grow anymore.
He's
He's
an
done
industry
growing. Dog, is what I'm saying.
He's
So,
a
like,
plant.
Because where did he come from?
where did you come from? And then you talking about some chicken fries ass.
Face side.
8 shots to the face, then I thighs ass.
That's crazy.
And you this fucking big. What? The kids are now thinking that they can probably give niggas 8 shots to the face at their size. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they can.
there's no, they have, I feel like these kids have no inspiration how we used to have inspiration. Their inspiration is tainted. Because we were inspired by niggas on Vine who was being funny and making music and rapping and being creative with clothes. Like, that's what we were inspired by. People were inspiring.
Yeah.
These people nowadays, if the girls ain't shaking ass and less clothes, and the boys and
Shitty bang
young
bang.
niggas, yeah,
Yeah.
like,
And yo.
you not gonna make it. Like, you is not one of them. They said you a lame if you're not on that. And I think now, like, the way that I try to go about my kids and how we converse with each other, they tell me, like, they are a lot. They tell me, and not them consciously telling me, but subconsciously in their actions, they tell me that they are so much more mature, but immature in an intelligence and common sense state. So physically, I'm mature, and I understand what's going on in the world because this is what's being shown to me.
Right.
But as far as mentally and emotionally, I don't know how to regulate what's going on because it's really not for me to be understanding what's going on. But this is all I see and this is all I get. So I don't know how else to.
So what do you feel like is a solution for the kids, for the generation to
beat their mama and daddy up? Not quit.
What is the solution you feel like is to this problem that these kids are subconsciously dealing with, programming from, you know, YouTube or, you know, the music going on nowadays?
I think us as adults, the generation before them, the generations before them, and really if it's just us, because we are the generation before them, we need to show them a little more compassion and show a little more grace. Because also at the same time, they going through the same shit we went through, just 10 times harder.
What you mean by compassion?
Like,
what does compassion look like?
Compassion is community. So instead of it being this single mom or this family has to deal with their bad child who no longer listens to them by themselves because other people in the family don't want to help, or there's no outlet that the child can go through in school, or like there's no friends or other people or friends, or like friends of the mom or friends of the dad or just friends of the family that want to help out in that situation. Like being there, I feel like sometimes in our community and sometimes in the black community, when it comes to our children are automatically painted as like the black kids is gonna be bad first. They're gonna be the first ones to be bad. Yeah. So when a black person gets in trouble or when a black child gets in a heat of a moment or something, and it can lead to a dire situation, like if it's in between a black and white child, that black child is gonna get punished before the white child does, even if the white child did it. Right. And even if everyone's saying that the white child did it, that black child, even though they reacted in the way that they know how or the way that they know best, they're still gonna get punished for it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like sometimes in the black community, we always beat up on our black kids and be like, you have to do this way, you gotta be this way, you gotta be this way, because they're gonna see you as this. But we're not being easy, and like compassion. You have to understand you have to understand that as a black child, this is how we are going to be looked at. Yeah. So if you want to evade situations with other children that are not like us, this is how you have to move. Yeah. And this is how I'm going to be here for you while you're going through that, because I'm going through the same thing as you. I've been through the same thing as you, and later on in life, nothing's really going to change until we start being there for each other in that way, being more compassionate, being more emotional. Because a lot of the time now, it's just like our black kids, a lot of our younger generation, a lot of our young kids, they don't get that. They don't get compassion. They don't get the love. They don't get to sit down and I care about your mental and emotional. It's more just about what are you doing physically to represent me as your parent. But in all actuality, what are you doing as a parent to show your child a good representation? Okay. And a lot of people don't get that. I like how you put that. Like that's what I've learned, but I've learned that working with the kids, because I don't move with them how another teacher would. I'm not like sit down at the table, do this, do this, do this. Is that how the teachers be talking to them? Listen, in school, the kids tell me that the teachers just give them papers, have them do the papers. When they're done with the papers, they go play games. Damn. They don't teach them. They don't like sit in their face or do labs with them or do projects with them. They tell them to do their projects at home. Everybody got to go home and do shit. Yeah. If it's not a group activity in school, and I ask them, how does those group activities go? Like, when you have a group activity in school, what does that consist of? And most of the time they're telling me they just give us a paper and each of us 4 kids in the group read off that paper and we figure out the answers together, and then we like draw a picture. When we was in school, we had to go do research. Next day, build up what we doing the research about. Third day, write about what we did the research about and what we build, representing that research. That shit was hard. Fourth day, we had to do a presentation about said research. That shit was hard. It was a whole week worth of facts. A whole week worth of using your brain. I had to do research on Will Smith. Yeah, that part, using your brain and working with another person and being able to understand another person and how to navigate working with people and gaining knowledge and learning. Like, we had to go through that. They don't go through that. Hey, bro, doing research on Will Smith was hard. Man, I know about that. I mean, but you had to like really go figure out about other people other than yourself. And they don't do that. These kids don't have no experience in that. So for me, in my class, I try to go about like, I'm a kid too. Don't see me as your teacher. You're gonna respect me because I'm older than you. But see me as one of you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, me being me, I want you to see me as one of you, but I am still the overseer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you how you're supposed to go in a situation when you react to me the way that you would react to another child. So say, me and Belly are playing with the color bears. Remember the little color bears? I got them in my class. I'll be playing with them by myself, no lie. We playing with the color bears. Trippy, you come through and it's like, I want to play with them too, and you take the ones from Belly.
You trying to be a bully.
Right, you trying to run shit. So what you trying to run shit, you done took them from him. Now Belly feels some type of way. Belly comes to tell the teacher. With me, with a normal teacher, they're gonna be like, yeah, just give them the toys. Either give them the toys back, or they're gonna be like, you have to share it. For me, I want to be like, now, what makes you think that you could come over here and take something that a person already has in their possession and not expect them to retaliate on you or expect them to feel some type of way about it?
Right.
Now they sitting there thinking, I didn't think about it like that. Or, it's not like that. I want to play with some too. But if you wanted to play with some, there's a whole box of them left for you to get and play with. So why couldn't you come and ask, hey, can I come play with y'all? Is there something left for me to play with? After that, then that's when you figure out if those people have enough to play with you or want to play with you. You know what I'm trying to say?
And through that, they get a learning experience.
Yeah, like that's how you have to learn how to talk.
Yeah, it's all about teaching the kids.
And they don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
A lot of these children are angry.
So the problem is the older adults are not properly teaching.
Yeah, they're not properly regulating and navigating themselves to where when it comes to a child, they give them only what they know.
Yeah.
So that's, get out of my face, I don't want to talk about it, and whatever I say goes. And then when you do have those couple of parents who are actually like, son or daughter, my baby, let me tell you how this was wrong, and let me tell you how you could have gone about this in another way, and how in the future we won't go through this again. Then that's when you see a child regulate. Then that's when you see a child process and think before they do, because most children just do, and you want to make sure that you're thinking before you do. So like, that's how I move with the kids. I try to make sure I put myself in their shoes. I always try to see things from their perspective, because this is their first time. If I'm 23 in a class full of 10-year-olds, I'm 13 years on top. I already know a couple things. Yeah. So I can't be like, bruh, you should know that. You should know how to sit fucking crisscross the applesauce head to your lap, bruh. Yeah. You should know how to do that. You should know what a fucking bubble is. I can't talk to the kid like that. Brody just showed up not too long ago. Yeah. He just gained consciousness not too long ago. Yeah. And then most 25-year-old niggas still haven't gained consciousness. So like, it's all about how you address it. Yeah. And if you're addressing a child in an angry manner, in a negative manner, in a hostile manner,
that's gonna make them angry. A child's
gonna grow up with a whole bunch of ADHD, and I can't sit down, and I can't think, and I can't process because I don't know if I'm doing shit the right way, and I don't know if I'm. It's like all of that ties into each other. So if your adult isn't giving regulated and processed communication,
y'all need to be some better parents, man.
Yo, it's really that, and that's why I said beat the mamas and the daddies up. Yeah. That's what we need to do. And then the people who really care, we can take care of them, and then after the mamas and daddies heal from being beat up, teach them what they're supposed to be doing. Oh God. Oh God, you laughing? I'm so serious. Like, about these babies. Cause they up next.
Hey, I got a Bible verse. I got a Bible verse, Shajan. I think it's Proverbs 23:6. Train up a child in the way that shall go while they're young, and when they grow old, they will never depart from it. Amen.
That part, in a more grander aspect, I see that verse as like, if you want goodness, you will show goodness. So if you want a child to be good, you will show that child good.
Then you're gonna teach them.
If you want a child to be intelligent, you will show that child intelligent. Mm-hmm. You can't be like, man, why are you in school falling asleep, talking to people all crazy and shit, and you supposed to be paying attention when every time that child comes home. Well, people, every time that child comes home and asks for help, it's I don't know how to help you, I don't know how to do this, and you sitting on the phone, you lollygagging with your friends all day. And that's what that child sees. It's all of this is a cycle of things. What I see is what I intake, that's what I become, that's who I am. Especially if I'm intaking that all the time. It's my environment is who I am. So you have to change that for either the child or for yourself if you want it to ripple out, regardless. So like, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But I also agree with beating up the parents. So
That's the ass. BTA.
everybody need a whooping.
So we've seen you hosting an event recently, Live from the Five.
Yes.
Can you speak on your partnership with them?
Live from the Five, we kind of just in collaboration with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to work with people. I like to work with people, but I've learned that if we're being real, I've learned that me working with people, I point out a lot of things that either they haven't noticed in themselves or that people around them haven't pointed out. And like, I have a hard time working with people who don't match up my message and my purpose.
Yeah.
So like, we're in collaboration with each other as far as creative. We're just being creative. We want people to come out, enjoy a vibe, like come out and be yourself. Come around some motherfuckers who are lit. Listen to some music that is lit. Listen to niggas who talk what they walk what they talk for real. You know what I'm saying? So like, working with them, they came to me after seeing me out just cutting rug, doing my thing, and like asked me to come in and curate some vibes. So it's kind of what it is, just collaboration. I love to be in collaboration with people on anything. I like work with people on anything for I like working with people because I want to see where people's mindsets are at. Like, what are you doing this for? Like, are you doing this for a good purpose and for the benefit of the community, or is it for you and your ego?
Right.
And that's where I get to weave. That's when I get to doing shit for the plot. Like, and not doing random ass shit, but doing shit for the plot is like, okay, now that I'm figuring out who you are as a person, how am I gonna navigate you in the outside world again? If this turns out to be fuck shit or not.
That's a good discernment right there. That's the spirit of discernment.
And it works. Like, niggas don't have that. Discernment is so real. It's so real. When I say a conversation, 5-minute conversation with a person, the first time I meet them will tell me everything about them I need to know. And it's just based off the way you answer questions.
Right.
Like, the way that you answer my questions, the way that you say things, if you repeat something a couple times, if you have to like comparing yourself to other people in conversations unbeknownstly, like there's points in conversations to weed out good and bad people.
Usually about like the first 3 sentences on it, it's like about how you even speaking as far as like point of view, like depending on your first sentence as if it's like describing someone else, we ain't got nothing to talk about. If you point out something about somebody else first in my first interaction, probably ain't gonna see much.
And that was really that, because it's like, now it's like, what's up with you? Because all of that's really just a reflection and deflection. Because when you point out what somebody else got going on, it means you got that shit going on.
Right.
And that's how I was taught. I was taught to treat people with the love and kindness that I want to be treated with. So any person that I meet, I want you to feel like you're taken care of. I want you to feel like you got somebody that's at least here for you in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we gotta sit down at the bar and cry and rock back and forth and shed tears and all of that, but every person deserves to feel seen, and that's how it should be. But some people use that so they can like see that person, and that person just, you feel me, it's just attached to them in a way. So like, I'm very picky about, I'm not picky about who I have around, because no, I am picky about who I have around for because people are weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta protect your energy.
People are weird.
Protect your energy.
Weird. and people will make it seem like, oh, I'm cool with you and I have all of this going on in the beginning, just to really have a whole nother motive behind that. So like,
it's a lot of evil shit going on.
It is. It really is. So in my collaboration with people, I want to make sure that we on the same page. We give it back to the people.
Yeah.
It's not about my own benefit. It's about what I can do for y'all. Because regardless, I got shit coming for me. Like, I'm always going to be abundant. I'm always going to be wealthy and prosperous because I'm putting in that work. And like, I'm just divinely protected that way. So whether that collaboration works out or not, in general, I just know like we're gonna be straight. It's fucking we ball regardless.
So going forward, do you have any set goals set for as far as fashion?
I actually want to do a I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it, but I actually have an idea, and I want to. There's a couple of niggas who I'm close to. A lot of my closest people, like Amari with Melrose and Beans and who else? There's so many different people that's popping up in my head right now, but there's a lot of people that I feel like need to be recognized for what they do in the fashion industry in our city. Like, our city has a lot of people who are just so fucking flea. And I'm not talking about just a jumpsuit with studs on it. I'm not talking about a sweatsuit in nylon or in cotton. No, I'm talking about motherfuckers really putting pieces together, really working in it and like making one piece of clothing another piece of clothing, adding and taking away from it. Feel me? Like, I feel like those people need to be recognized. So I have some endeavors I want to go on as far as connecting with these fashion designers and picking up my camera again. So like somewhat like a documentary.
That's a trippy documentary.
Yeah, I want to do like a documentary on some. Take these people, document it, put them all in one room. What can y'all do? Like yeah, that's the type of shit I like to do.
What does one room of Louisville's finest designers look like? Stay tuned. A legendary trip is ooh-wee. Hit it with, come on.
So look, check it out. So look, what is your advice to the black community as a whole?
Am I gonna get in trouble?
No filter. This is a trip. This is
a trip.
How you prevail being the real you.
So, I feel like if you feel me, you feel me. If you don't, that's on you. I just feel like us as a black community, we really need to break away from what has been taught to us outside of our own people. I truly believe that we have been taught and programmed and manipulated into thinking that one way of life is the only way that we should go about our lives, when in all actuality there's a cheat code to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to keep on talking about how they are, I can see through the veil, like I'm in the matrix, I'm not living in the matrix, but you still continue the rat race.
Right. Yeah.
Of said matrix.
Yeah.
Instead of playing chess and not checkers. And using your strategy as far as going about this life. Because for real, I really don't see myself being a boss. Not being a boss. I really don't see myself being under a boss too much longer, because that's not how I'm supposed to be living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for the black community, we are so set on
looking systematic.
What has been for us, because we've gotten so comfortable.
If
niggas get uncomfortable for just a little bit, do you understand how powerful we could be? I'm talking about, I want a revolution. For real. That's what I'm on. I'm not on like, I just want to sit back and be comfortable and be cute and just, I'm not on that type of time.
You want real shit.
I want real liberation.
A whole castle.
Not freedom.
I want a whole
liberation
castle.
of my people. I'm talking about mentally. I'm talking about physically. I'm talking about emotionally. Like the way that our black men aren't seen mentally and emotionally. The way that a lot of my friends, I see them consciously and subconsciously as black men. They don't talk about their emotions because in the system, ain't no man supposed to talk about his emotions. So like, when a man doesn't talk about his emotions, that makes him nonchalant. Now when he go date a girl, now he's too nonchalant and he don't feel for real because he doesn't know how to regulate his emotions. All of that is a ripple effect.
Or if they do express their emotions, they're called sassy.
Yeah, and that's another thing because with that, and that's why I was saying like all of it's a ripple effect because you got a man who doesn't know how to regulate his emotions. He actually like a woman, he just doesn't know how to talk to her.
Right.
That woman who's never had someone communicate to her sees that as, oh, you don't give a fuck, you don't care. When this motherfucker care, he do give a fuck, he just don't know how to talk. So now you see him as sassy, or now you see him as nonchalant, or you see him as, oh, he's not there, he's not on the same level as me, when in all actuality, both of y'all are immature in a situation of communicating and regulating how y'all feel about each other. Because no one's ever been taught the right way to do that. It's always been demonized for our black men to feel, and it's been demonized for our for our black women to express our emotions. Because most of the time for us, if we express our emotions, it's coming off as like, oh, she's mad, calm down, she's gonna blow up, angry black woman,
Yeah.
calm down, wait, you gotta get her before she do something crazy.
Yeah.
That always happens.
Yeah.
But if we as the black community really sit down with each other and be like, okay, as a black man, what do you feel like you need to say as far as how you feel and regulating your emotions and actually feeling out those emotions? And then what do you feel as a black woman? How can we navigate that? Because that's really all that is. Like, we need each other. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. I hate when people are like, oh, I don't need a man, I don't need a woman, y'all this, y'all that. And we need each other.
Nice.
At some point, niggas is gonna get lonely after fucking on every bitch, and they gonna want somebody to be there for them and need them. As far as the same way with a woman who's gonna want a man to be there for her after she didn't lay it up with so many different niggas looking for comfortability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we need each other. And if we all break down and get away from the system, we're gonna recognize that we need each other. And that's where a whole bunch of shit will just start shifting and changing up. But everybody's too comfortable. Everybody's scared. It's fear and comfortability in what we've already been taught as the black community. So I want to change that. That right there is just like the first thing. Breaking that fear, breaking that comfortability in the black community as a whole. From this point, like where we at right now, for niggas to really understand how we're seen in the land that we were on first, and that they want to take from us, that we want to keep on, they want to keep on trying to pull us out of. Like, shit don't make sense. At some point, everyone's gonna sit there and think like, okay, I thought it was this for a long time, but it's not really this, and it's been in my face the whole time. And because I know I felt that way, and it's very hard trying to regulate who you are spiritually. So as a human, I know that is just like just an inkling of it. So what we go through as black human beings today, and what's been put in our faces, and what our history is, and what our history's been, and what we're going through now, and how niggas talk about us now, and how we have certain individuals in our communities that do us the way that they do us now. Like, when are you gonna be like, damn, bro? Like, when are you gonna stop playing in my face?
Yeah.
When you gonna be like, stop playing in my face?
Right.
Cause we being played with.
Hey,
Well, y'all being played with. I'm not being played with.
Hey, we got some work to do.
Hella work.
We got hella work to do.
We got a lot of work
And
to
it
do,
starts
y'all.
and it starts internally. That's why I feel like shit like this, shit like getting hella artists together to create and curate vibes, opens up that.
That's what Trippy is. Trippy. We're here to bridge the gap between, all of these different genres and what we're going through in the community. You feel me?
Thanks. And at this point, man, the trip has reached its destination. It was a wonderful trip with Amari,
Thank you, Amari,
Miss
for being
Foe,
our special guest.
the fashionable forever for life. Y'all know what it is.
Wait.
Any last words?
Yes.
Where can they follow you at first?
Oh, okay. You can
Yes.
follow me on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah.
At Mari Crawford. MARIII
Yeah,
Crawford CRAWFORDDD.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Three eyes, three Ds.
3 eyes, 3 Ds. Mari Crawford.
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Tell 'em
But
something.
I feel like my last words to everyone is be your motherfucking self. I swear to you, be your motherfucking self. If the next motherfucker's looking at you sideways because you yourself, that motherfucker got something going on with them. It
Facts.
is never you. It is never you. I gotta tell you that with everything in me. Like, don't allow no motherfucker to look at you up and down and tell you that you are not the greatest, most divine being in the world. Like,
Facts.
you are that. You are definitely that. Because I am that, and I'm telling you that you are that because you are the reflection of me. But only certain niggas is gonna get that. That's my first point. But my second point is live your life, man. Like, this is just your vessel. This is just your avatar. Make this motherfucker the most that you've ever done. Do shit for the plot. Do that backflip you always wanted to do. Do that drug.
That backflip. She
Fuck
said that
nigga
drug.
wanted to do.
That drug,
make sure
son.
you being safe. As long as you're being safe and not hurting nobody else, it's cool. But
Yeah.
do that shit.
Yeah,
Always do that shit. Don't sit and not do it. You're gonna regret not doing it. And then when everybody else is doing it, you're just gonna be like, oh, but I thought about that first. Psych.
Type
You didn't do the
shit.
shit.
Type shit.
So when you do the shit,
yeah.
you get the most out of it. And that's really all I gotta say, y'all. Like, I'm just so happy that I'm sitting here with Trippy
Let's
and
get
Belly
it.
and
Let's get it.
that they decided to have me on the show.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, be looking for me and me and my niggas and look for Foe in the village and big SOE shit, big Jim Black shit, big ETD shit, big Kurt shit,
Big trip shit.
big Trip shit.
It's trippy. Life's a trip.
And as y'all always know, man, life's a trip. We out.
Like, comment, subs. All that shit.
Follow me! Follow me!
Hour.